How are you? I hope you're all fine. My name is Fatima Abdallah, and I will be teaching you biology this year. We will be taking 5 sessions per week. I will be sending recorded videos. I will be posting them on my YouTube channel so that you just can press the link that will be sent on your WhatsApp group, and you can watch the video. Okay, at the end of the session I will be sending also the PDF document where all the notes are summarized. You can either write them down on your notebooks or you can print them out. You have to study the notes. Okay, and sometimes homeworks will be posted also on the groups so that you can solve and practice what we have studied. We have 4 parts in biology. I will start with the first part. It's about reproduction and genetics. So reproduction, what is reproduction? Reproduction is the increase in the number of species. And it is important in the continuity of life. استمرارية الحياة. Okay, we have to reproduce. What is genetics? Genetics, it's the study of hereditary characteristics. الصفات الوراثية يلي نحنا ناخدها من أهلنا, that we take them from our parents, that are inherited from one generation to the other. For example, the green eyes, the brown eyes, the type of the hair, the color of the hair. These characteristics, whether it is internal characteristics or external characteristics, they are inherited from our parents. Okay, and we will inherit these characteristics to our children, and our children will inherit them to their children. So these characteristics are inherited from one generation to the other. You have studied genetics in grade 9, okay, but this year we will go more deep into genetics. Okay, it will be more detailed this year. So chapter 1, it's about the basic mechanisms of sexual reproduction. Let's first define what is sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction involves, okay, the union between the male and the female gamete. Okay, so the word sexual means involves the two sexes, the male and the female. This is a symbol for the male person. This is a symbol for the female person. So the male has reproductive organs, and these reproductive organs, okay, they secrete, they produce reproductive cell. Okay, it's a microscopic cell. So this microscopic cell, it is called a sperm. We call it a reproductive cell. We call it a male gamete. We call it a gamete, the male gamete. On the other side, females also have reproductive organs. These reproductive organs, they produce a reproductive cell, a microscopic cell. Okay, it's called ovum. We will later call it an oocyte. But let's just recall what you have learned in grade 7. So, ovum. Okay, this is a reproductive, the female reproductive cell, or a female gamete. This is the female gamete. Now, the male and the female gamete, they unite together to become one cell. This cell is called, I will write it at the top here, at the top of the screen. This cell is called a zygote, or we call it a fertilized ovum. Fertilized means It is a cell that has the information from the male and the female. So this is the zygote. This cell is the first cell, okay? It is the original cell of any individual. So the origin of our bodies comes from a zygote, okay? From a union of a sperm and ovum of the parents. So this zygote, it will, by mitosis, it will increase in the number of cells and it becomes an embryo. It becomes an embryo, okay? And this embryo later becomes a fetus, and the fetus becomes a baby or a newborn. So this is the sexual reproduction. It requires the presence of a male and female. On the other side, the asexual reproduction, we have another type of reproduction which is called asexual reproduction. The asexual reproduction will not be studied, okay, this year. It involves the plants, okay, where we cut a piece of stem from a plant and we put it in the soil, and this twig, this stem that we have cut, it becomes a new plant. This is asexual. It does not involve the presence of a male and female. Okay, it does not involve the presence of a male and female. So another example, the bacteria. We don't have a male bacteria and a female bacteria, by the way. We don't have males and females bacteria. They are all identical. And what happens is one cell just grows bigger, okay, in the case of bacteria, and it is divided into two identical cells. So this is asexual reproduction, but are concerned in the sexual reproduction. More than this, we are concerned in the human reproduction, guys. Okay, we will be studying the human reproductive system, okay, in the first document. I will move to the first document. Okay, the first document is the male and the female reproductive systems. We have document 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this chapter has 6 documents, starting with studying the male and female reproductive systems and ending with the fertilization. Okay, the last episode, okay, of our series will be the fertilization. So male and female reproductive system. In this document, in this session, okay, I will just explain the male reproductive system. In the next video for tomorrow, we will explain the female reproductive system so that you will have time to study the male reproductive system, to copy the PDF or print it out, okay, and revise it, because we have too many information in this chapter. We have to study. في كتير أشياء لازم نحفظها بهذا chapter. So we have to study day by day وما نتركهم كلياتهم till the end or before the exam. And hopefully we will get back very soon and explain them even more at class. Okay? So what are the organizations of male and female reproductive systems? We will start with the male reproductive system. Okay, this is the male reproductive system. Okay, we will start with the main organs of the male reproductive system. The reproductive organs. The reproductive organs of the male, they are called the testes. Testes or testicles. The male has 2 testicles. They are located outside the abdominal cavity and they are covered by a skin. This skin is called a scrotum. Why the testes are located outside the abdominal cavity of the male, because the process of formation of sperm cells requires a certain temperature, okay? And this temperature is not, and the body temperature is not convenient, okay, because it is too high. So it is located outside, okay, because the body temperature is not convenient for the formation of sperm cells. So the testis is the site of formation of sperm cells. We call it, the formation of sperm cells, we call it spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis. The word genesis means formation. Spermatogenesis. Okay? We have the other organ. It's a coiled. Do you see this white, okay, line, thick line covering or at the top of the testis? It's actually the epididymis. It is a coiled, okay, organ. It is located near the testicles. The sperm cells are formed inside the testis. They move to the epididymis for maturation. Maturation and acquiring motility, so they can move. The sperm cells can swim, okay, in the liquid, because the sperm cell has to go from the male reproductive system, okay, and enter the female reproductive system to reach the ovum inside the female. So the sperm cell, your teacher, is motile, can move, can swim, or we can say it mobile, okay? So it is motile or mobile, so it can swim. This feature of the sperm cell, it is acquired in the epididymis. Okay, I will add one more information about the testis. The testis is responsible also for secreting a hormone, the male hormone. We call it the male sex hormone. It is called testosterone. I will show you the table after we finish this. You will see everything that I'm explaining here. It is well written and summarized in a table. So, testosterone, this hormone is responsible for the male feature, the male characteristic. مثلا, for example, the presence of hair. At puberty, we know that the male person is transformed, or the child is being transformed into a man. Okay, this includes the size of the muscles, this includes the presence of hair, this includes the change in the voice. بصير الصوت خشن. هيدول بيتحكم فيهم هو هيدا الهرمون تستوستيرون. هيدا الهرمون بينفرز بكميات كبيرة at puberty، بسن البلوغ عند الميل. Okay. So it is responsible to change, okay, this boy, small boy, into a man. We move to the third organ. So we have the testis, we have the epididymis. The third organ is the vas deferens. The vas deferens, this is it. Okay, so this is the vas deferens, the yellow tube. It's just a tube, okay, where the sperm cells can move. So they are transported. While they are being transported in the vas deferens, the sperm cells, okay, they are moving in the vas deferens, we have something called the seminal vesicle, okay? It's a gland. We have something called it's called bulbourethral gland, and we have, or it's called the Cowper's gland, and we have the prostate gland. So here they are: seminal vesicle, prostate, and bulbourethral gland, and Cowper's gland. Okay, the three glands. شو دور هيدول الجلاندز؟ هيدا السبرم ظهر من عند التستس، نعمل له maturation، يعني طوروا فيه لحتى يقدر يعمل السويمينج مظبوط، ورجع بعدين قطع بالseminal vesicle. هو عم يمشي بالseminal vesicle as it's moving through the seminal vesicle. glands يلي هن as it's moving through the vas deferens, glands يلي هن seminal vesicle, prostate and the Cowper's gland عم بكبوا liquids. هيدول الليكويدز اللي عم بكبوهم they are full of nutrients. حيكونوا rich بشوجر اسمه fructose sugar. هيدا الفراكتوز شوجر رح يساعد السبرم انه هو يضله energetic ويضله عايش. كأنه أنا عم بحمل هيدا السبرم عنده long journey من عند الميل reproductive system لحتى يوصل عند الفيميل. أنا عم بحمله لهيدا السبرم زوادي معه أكلاته أوكي حتى يقدر يوصل عند الفيميل reproductive system. لأنه حشوف بعدين شكل السبرم ما في كتير سايتوبلازم، والسايتوبلازم هي فيها نيوترينتس، كل النيوترينتس للسيل. لأنه هو بيخسر السايتوبلازم له، فهو بحاجة الليكويد يلي بده يكون موجود فيه يكون فيه lots of nutrients. أوكي؟ بكفي من الفاس ديفرنس، بيعبي الزواد اللي له، أوكي؟ وبيرجع it moves to the هيدول الجلانس نحن بنسميهم accessory glands، حيكونوا موجودين كمان اسمهم بالتيبل accessory glands. نرجع بنروح على تيوب اسمه اليوريثرا. This is the urethra. يعني see follow the pointer. This is the testicle. This is the epididymis. خلصنا من epididymis. This is the vas deferens مشوا sperm cells إنه عم بيمشوا عم بياخدوا nutrients من accessory glands. هون هلا وصلوا على اليوريثرا. Urethra is the هي common tube between the urinary system and the reproductive system. Okay, so it's common. So they will move through the urethra, okay, and to be secreted to the outside by the urogenital opening. It's called urogenital. Uro for urine. Genital, it means reproductive opening. It means that this opening for the male, the opening of the male هي common for the urine, okay, and it's common for the secretion of sperms. هيدا الشيء حيكون different from the female. The female has two different openings, one for reproduction and one for the urine. So this one difference, okay, between the male and the female. So the urethra and the urogenital opening, they are common between the urinary and the reproductive system. Okay. Finally, we have the whole structure where the urethra passes through. This is the urethra. The whole structure, it's called the penis. This penis is important in mating, بالتزاوج, okay, where it facilitates the delivering of the sperm cells into the female reproductive system. بتسهل عملية انتقال السperm cells لعند الفيميل. Okay. So this table summarizes everything that I have explained in the previous figure. The testis, it's the site of spermatogenesis and production of male sexual hormone, testosterone. Spermatogenesis is the formation of sperm cells. Testosterone هو اللي مسؤول عن الخصائص الذكورية. Okay. Epididymis, maturation and storage of sperm. Spermatozoa is the same as sperm. Vas deferens, it just transports the sperm from epididymis to the penis. Accessory glands, the three glands, they provide the sperm cells with the nutritive substances, such as the sugar fructose. Urethra, conduction of sperm and urine. So it's responsible to transport sperm and urine. And the penis, it's the male copulatory organ. Copulatory means it's responsible in mating. It facilitates the delivery of the sperm cells into the female reproductive system. The urogenital opening, so it is the opening that secretes urine and sperms, okay, at different times. So it's responsible to secrete urine and sperms. Okay. Okay. What is the semen made up of? أنا مرق معي هون، مرق معي قبل بالتيبل كلمة semen، أنا قطعتها لأنه هون بدي أعمل لها definition. What is a semen؟ السيمن هو السبيرم cells مع الليكويد يلي جاي من الاكسسوري glands. Okay, so the semen هو الليكويد. It is whitish in color and it contains spermatozoa and okay and the liquid from the accessory glands. Okay, so هو مجموع، يعني هو السيمن is secreted okay from the male. لما يكون secreted from the male حيكون فيه liquids اللي جايين from the liquids اللي جايين from accessory glands and the sperm cells secreted by the testicles. Every time the male ejaculation means the release of sperm cells, it contains approximately, this is general information, we don't have to memorize this slide, okay? 3 milliliter of semen, and each 1 milliliter of semen contains 100 million spermatozoa. Okay, this is it for today. This is our first session. Tomorrow we will continue with the female reproductive system. I hope you study this lecture very well. And feel free to ask whenever you have anything unclear, and stay safe. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Okay.